and welcome to the morning blessings. Wow, how are you doing today? What are you up to today? It is a beautiful morning. I have to fix my thing. There you are. And how are you feeling this morning? Hi, Stacy. Rushing, getting back into the groove. It's taking a little longer. So let me just clean my glasses a bit. So how are you feeling this morning? How are you feeling today? It is 8 a.m. Hi, Lisa. Miss you already. How are you doing? It is a wonderful morning, and today we have a simple one, right? So it's 8 o'clock, so I better get this on the road, cleaning the glasses. So what's up? I had a wonderful vacation. I did good things and enjoyed. Thank you, Stace. So hi, Rosita. How are you this morning? How are you feeling today, everybody? It is one of those wonderful mornings. Guess what? Our word for this year is friendship, right? We know our use. Hi, Loretta. Good morning. Thank you, Stace. Our word for this year, our year started in September. So our word for this year is friendship. It started this month, our year. It goes from now until August, because it's no point you get ready for the year in January. It doesn't work that way. Planning starts now. We have 3-4 months to really get in gear. So by the time January comes going, we are ready, fired up, and ready to go. So let's look at friendship. Last year we had feeling. That is why when we talk, we ask, how are you feeling today? I am feeling marvelous. Feeling makes it sound more personal. What are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing what? I am not interested in the doing. I want to know how you feel. And that is what is important. Today, our word for this year being friendship. What can we do each day? We can choose to reach out to the person you are friends with. Not a family member. A person that is your friend. That person, and just listen. You used last year's word. Hello, Joan. How are you feeling today? And listen to what they have to say. Do not come prepared with your own agenda. Just listen. Because friendship, that's not our morning blessing, but every day I will give you a tip of something to do with friendship. And when your friend says to you, oh, I'm feeling good today. So that's really nice. And you can, what it is that makes you feel, what it is that makes you feel good. So you're going into their space and they'll tell you, and maybe they don't want to share. But that friend also could say, you know what, I'm having a real tough time with this. And you can say, okay, well, what can I do to help you? What can I do for you? And there's a time you can have that conversation with a friend and say, you're my best friend. I really trust you. I believe in you. Why do you trust me? Why am I your best friend? So you're pushing that person to realize what a best friend is. They know. But they will keep asking you questions, answering like, I just love what you share. I like listening to you. Good morning, Colin. How are you feeling today? I love how you feel. I love the things that you say. And you say, why do you like it? So you're engaging with them. And eventually, if you can bring them to say that, or if you can say that, when I am with you, I enjoy just being with you. It's not because of what you do for me or what you say to me. I just love your energy. I love being in your space. I feel comfortable knowing we are together. So if you can get yourself and your friend to share that. But at the end of the conversation, what it is you say. So I always ask you to be personal. This is a challenge, When after you've reached out, connect with one person today. Ask them, how are you feeling? Reach out and touch someone. End the conversation with this most difficult statement of all. I love you. Good morning, Cyrus. How are you feeling today? I am back. I love you. So you have to reach out to a friend. It doesn't matter who they are. Not your mother, not your father, not the family. Somebody that you say, that's my friend. We've been friends since kindergarten. We've been friends to high school. Have you found out how they're feeling? Have you made the effort? Or is it nagging? Oh, I should call that person. That is not what it is about. You have to call them. Pick up the phone, send them a message. It's nice to hear the voice. So maybe they're busy, they can't hear you, but leave a message. Oh, this is Cyrus. I am calling to say to you, Lisa, how are you feeling today? Or Lisa could go, hi, somebody else. Hi, Loretta, how are you feeling today? It's your friend. It's not somebody in Canada or the United States. It's somebody that is your friend in your sphere. Find out how are they feeling instead of asking them how they're doing. So our word from last year becomes the first word in getting to know what your friend is experiencing. Your friend. So our word for this year, September 2024 to August 2025, is the new year. Because that's when it really starts. January, it's too late. The year is in motion. You're running to catch a train that has left the station. So you go, how are you feeling today? That's your friend. And when they said, you know what, I love you being my friend. You're the best friend ever. Why do you think I'm your best friend? You're making them talk. No. When you have something wrong with you, you're in pain or you're having a problem, that is not the time you hide it from your friend. That is not the time you say to your friend, oh, I don't want to bother you. Well, bother me, because friendship is not transactional. Friendship means you have to just do what you have to do. Do not say to your friend, oh, when they call for your help, can you tell me where I should do, what I should do about that? Oh, you're always asking me questions and you never are there for me. That is not friendship. It's not transactional. Your job is to be in the moment with that person, helping them, guiding them. Because you see, you already have a gallon inside of you. At that moment, your friend's gallon has a leak and they can only hold a pint. Now, be careful with what I'm saying. Your friend has a gallon cup, but something happened in the middle and it cracked it right in the middle. So until it gets past that, it's dripping. So now they only have a pint. So they were there, but something happened here and it drained and drained and drained. So there's still a little left, but it's just a pint. And there you are with a full cup, a full gallon. Just pour a little bit in there. Bring it back up just to that line. And maybe what you're pouring is so strong and so sweet and so sticky and so good, it will seal the hole. And your friend will feel complete again. But when you are that friend, that you say, I'm not going to bother Tessa-Marie, I'm not bothering Loretta or Colleen or Stacy, I'm not going to bother them. I do not want them to, don't bother me. I might have something that I can just support you with. You bothering me, I can maybe drive you to the doctor. You're bothering me, I'm going to the supermarket, I can pick up that loaf of bread for you. Bother your friend. Because when you do not tell your friends, your true friend, that friend that when you sit with them, the energy is absolutely perfect. When you do not tell them what's going on in your life, you know what you have just done? You have insulted their friendship. They're not truly your friend. And it's not because you can conquer them, but because they want to know. So having something bad, happening to you and holding it back because you do not want to bother your friend, please bother your friend. That shows it's not only when the sun is shining that your friend is your friend. Your friend is the person, as I said, that just can sit with you. They do not want you to talk. Just sit and admire something together. Not a word being said. That friend could see your madness being funny. That friend will understand that you stub your toe and you're crying and might laugh and say, didn't you see it? That's a friend. They don't always have to be that perfect specimen. Your friend can laugh, they can tease you, they can push you to that level that makes you think. And then you still love them. You still care for them. You still pick up the phone. You say, the thing that is really good about a friendship is a note. It takes effort. Not only on the phone, not on your internet, whatever those things are. Write a note. Just a note, and post it. And you'll see how you feel when your friend opens that note and they read it. That's important. So anyway, that's not your morning blessing. Oh my goodness, I went too far. Okay, the morning blessing today is believe. Sorry guys, I was 10 did 5, I did 10, but that's me. Believe that somehow, some way, the sun will shine on you. And when it does, what you desire and what you are working on will come through. Okay, that's dumb. I believe. Of course you believe. We all believe. We all believe until what we believe in is tied in a knot somewhere. And that's when our body language defeats it. It tightens the knot. The body language tightens the knot. Because you're saying, I have been working on this for this long. I have been pushing through on for this long. Hey, love you, Tessa. I love you too, Rosita. You know that. We go way back. Before life was life, Rosita was there with me. Oh my God. Anyway, she taught me what the word goat means. I didn't know what it meant. I'll never forget what I learned from you guys. But so you have to believe that what you're working on is so important and it is so huge that you have to give it a lot of attention and give it time. Give it time. I remember, Rome was not built in a day. No, it takes one brick to build a house. It takes one tiny seed to give you a tree. Look at the acorn and look at the oak. Look at the oak tree and the acorn. Did it happen? But you know what was nice? It's lasted hundreds of years. So you and me, all of us, we have to believe that the sun will shine through on us. It must shine through on us. And we have to have that belief and that faith. Hey, I know it will. I have to come out every day and look for that sunshine because it's going to show its face. And if you do not take the time to push through and believe in your core, in yourself, that the sun will shine through, look at it. Look up. Look up. I remembered when the war started in Ukraine, a young woman from Ukraine said, when it had just started, she said, cherish the skies. She was so skinny, tiny, maybe in her 20s. Cherish the skies. Because right now, we cannot see the blue of the sky. She said that. Cherish it. Believe that today it's raining hard. And the sun, you think the sun is sleeping? You think because it's raining that the sun is stopped working on coming through? If you believe that, then you also believe that you, when it gets tough, when the pressure is knotted your desire, your dream, and your goal, that it will never untie. It will. But you might have to take a screwdriver and pull the knot apart. You might have to do a little bit, something more, a little bit harder. Good morning, Peter. You have to believe that what you desire is so big and is so amazing and has such value and worth for your development that it is going to be in a tight knot. And you, only you, can take that screwdriver and play with it. Play with it. You know what that screwdriver is? Showing up every day and working on the things you're working on every day. Hi, Lorna. Good morning. Peter, how are you guys feeling today? Peter, I know it's bedtime in Malaysia. There is somebody that dropped by earlier, Cyrus. And I remembered when I first met Cyrus, he wasn't as phenomenal as he is today. He wasn't as amazing doing his things as he is. It was 4.5 years ago. He was doing his stuff, all kinds, and he changed, he modified. Good morning, Arita. How are you feeling this morning? And he modified and he changed. And today, he told me a little bit in the beginning. He was a reviewer on Amazon. And he is there today that Amazon, oh, you're still Amazon has him as one of his top 5 people. They dress him. He does things. You think he let the clouds stop him? I'm sure, just like you and I, he had to have missteps. Yuko reminded us yesterday on the Sunday self-care show. She said, this is how I did these shows. I had to read it all. And when you hear me say thank you in the middle of speaking, just thank you. If I don't call your name, know that I just got something to speak. And that's why I say thank you. Because I believe that what I have to say is important because I know that there is something inside of me that wants to do this. If you write a book, if you write something, if you do something, do not be ashamed or afraid to say, I did it because I wanted to do it for me. There is no humility. It sounds like ego. Good morning, Yuko. How are you feeling today? That their ego is saying, I'm doing it because I want to teach people how to do this. No. You're doing it because you want to teach yourself how to do it better. That's why you do it. So I started, no, I do not do that. I have to catch up with my brain really quickly. Sometimes I can't even pronounce words properly because it's dashing. When I was younger, I would say to my brain, I need to sleep. Shut up, I need to sleep. So I know, but what I'm telling you to do right now, believe what you desire will grow because the sun must come through. It has to come through. The minute the rain or the clouds take a break, what do you see? You see the sun pushing his little body through. Hi, intellectual discoverer. Oh, what a lovely big name. Congratulations. So when you go in and you watch, you look at the sun, you see the clouds going, so here I am. A big smile on its face. It's big and bold and bright. And then the clouds cover it again. It doesn't give up. Because the cloud must go to sleep. The rain has to stop. The sun rises and it sets. So everything happened. But you and I, we have to remember it's the constant drizzle that the farmer needs to grow the seed. So what does that tell you? We know that. Why don't we apply those things to our life, realizing that if we do this diligently, purposefully, every day, we will get better. Why is it we don't believe that? Why is it we believe we should only do it for a week and say, oh, well, there's nobody looking at my lives, I'm not doing it. Well, guys, you should see the amount of lives I did with 0 people. Even Instagram was fighting me, and I pushed through. So today, when there are 9 of you there, that is 100,000 to me. But that is not my purpose. My purpose is to get better at what I believe I am capable of doing. And the only way you get better is to do a little bit every day. A little bit. If you want to do 10 minutes, do it every day. If you want to do 5 minutes, do it every day. The thing about it, the seed that you put in the ground does not stop growing because it is tired of pushing through. Why do you think you're walking? Have you walked on the sidewalk and in the cracks? I was in New York City and I'm walking. I was in Queens and I was walking. And there I am seeing daisies growing in the cracks in the sidewalk. And you're seeing it and you're walking. And I looked at it and I go, this thing decided to grow. It didn't care where it landed. So it's not where you are that is always going to stop you. It's how you feel about where you are. And how you believe and what you believe you're capable of doing in the moment. So if you know for sure you must be this, then you cannot stop not aiming at being this. Some people say, I hear, oh, if you want to believe. But if you believe deeply, you want to do something, you should feel the tremor of the desire going through you. When you stand and you want to be that person, you want to be stronger, you want to be more courageous, you want to have more confidence, you want to have more consistency, then get up. Crawl, even if you're feeling badly, swing that leg over the floor, onto the floor, and say, I can do this. I know my body's saying the bed is sweet. Today is not a good day to wake up in Toronto. It's raining, cats and dogs and all other sorts of things are falling. And it's a little chilly, not chilly, but it's wet and you can hear the rain. You want to cuddle me. You want to cuddle with your blanket? Get up. Get up. And do it. And when you begin to do it, you will feel better. It's the feeling that propels us to success. There isn't anything that can propel us to success besides feeling. How do you feel? What is the feeling you get when you do what you're doing? Do you love that feeling? Then express it and believe, I love this so much, I must do it every day. That one slight improvement every day. Anything. If you want to save more money and you stop spending $1 today, you're going the right way. If you want to lose weight and you normally eat a whole bag of chips, but you had half, congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, I only ate half a bag of chips today. If you are going to do something and you got halfway and something stopped you, well, I got halfway. I only have half of there to go. Believing that you are capable to receive whatever it is that you are working on, and knowing when it's darkest and to believe, hey, the sun will shine through. I know that song's silly and oh, Tessa-Marie, you've been doing this for years. Yes. If I did not hold on to my belief in so many different things, I couldn't have been here today. The journey to get where you desire to be is never easy. People see it now. And they believe, oh, it was just for her, everything fall in place. No. I had the training. I had the brought-upsy, meaning that my parents brought me up in a certain way. I went to the best schools money could buy. All of that is true. But that was not enough to propel me to who I desired to be. I had to take a little step in the right direction every day and realize, yeah, I'm going to hit a block. I'm going to knock my head. And I never looked at when somebody stopped me, because there's always somebody who decides, if they're in power and you're climbing up the ladder behind them, that they can kick you back. Where are you going, they say. They got there, and maybe when they got there, it was hard. And they believe if you are coming behind them, then you have it easy, and they're going to kick you in your jaw, and you'll fall off the ladder. But that should not stop you. With missing teeth, because of the kick in your jaw and blood streaming down your face, you grab the ladder again. Because you believe what you're going to accomplish is important, it's your destiny. And it's belief that makes us win. I know people say doubt and they have an acronym for fear. All of that is nothing. If we take the importance of use all the negative acronyms, you see what I mean, and put them forward, it doesn't work. What we have to put forward is the belief. The warrior stands in our attitude, the clenched fist, and say, yes, I can. I'm going to do this. I've got it. I have Michael Jordan level talents in me. I am going to persist. I'm going to show up every day and do better today, better than I did yesterday. Stepping up. Why are you doing this? I am doing this because I desire to do it. Do not say I'm doing it because I want to teach people. You can show up and do your thing. And if somebody wants to learn from you, then they can show up and emulate some of you. Not all of you. because we are also unique. The same word love can mean so many different things to so many different people. That should give us an idea of how we can take a little from you, a little bit from there. Look at life in the kitchen. Thank you. We have black salt, sea salt, Himalayan salt, rah salt. There are 95 different ways we get sugar in our body. 95. So that should give us an idea that there are so many different ways we can use a little from this person and a tad from that person and create ourselves. The most important thing is to believe what it is you're looking for is there. And you have to work because, and when it's tight, when it's difficult, when it's challenging, when the block is in front of you, when it's all in a knot, hold on and expect the sun to shine on you so that what it is you're working on will happen. And if you cannot believe it, find somebody who will tell you it's okay. It's okay to stub your toe. It's okay to run out of gas when you're going on a journey. It's okay if the transmission dies 3 yards from where you're supposed to do. Then you can get off the car and walk that way. One woman was saying when I was away, I heard something. She said, when they called me and told me there was a shooting at my school, at my daughter's school, I got in my car and I drove. And then 3 miles from there, I couldn't go any further. They stopped me. I parked my car at a gas station and I ran and walked until I got to the school. You see what I mean? She had to do this. It was the only thing that would give her satisfaction. And I wasn't really listening to the news. I would just pick it up in passing. She said, I parked the car at a gas station and I started to walk and run to get to my daughter. Her daughter did get hit in her shoulder and her arm, but she didn't die. But she had to do this. And that is what it is. She didn't stop and say, okay, well, I don't know what to do. No. When your car stalls, get up and walk. When whatever is happening to you, get up and walk. Do something. Do not sit still. Because when you sit still, things grow on things that are not functioning. A rolling stone does not gather moss. It does not gather moss. But the stone that is stagnant will gather all kinds of moss. And there's so many experiences and things that I have to tell you. Because talking, it's raining and it's extremely hot in Dominica. Extremely. My sister says it's Africa hot. Normally, in the estate, it would be chilly, around 69 degrees in the evening. My brother left his truck and went back to England for a visit with his family. And he was going, and my sister said, why don't you leave me the keys so that I can turn the engine over for you. You're gone for months. And he was reluctant. Why she said, I don't know. But eventually he gave her the key. So she decided late last week to open the door of the car and just check it in. And when she opened it, because of the moisture and the condensation and the heat, there was mold in the car. You see what I mean? Sometimes somebody tells you something, stop and listen. Before you just say no, because you have all the answers, just listen. She had to let him know. So now that is an expense. So now she knows better to just keep it open. It's in a garage anyway. But there are so many little things we learn along the way. And that is why it is important to believe what you're looking for will happen. Do not let the mole or the moss or the stall car or the police or whoever stop you from going where you have to go. If what you're doing is important, you cannot drive, you walk. If you cannot walk, you run. If you cannot run, you walk. You find a way because you believe at the end of it all, you will succeed. So somehow believe that someday the sun will shine through on you. And when it does, what you desire, and what you're working on will come through. It is only impossible if you believe it is not possible. Remember that. What you desire is only impossible because somewhere, somehow, you believe it's impossible. It's too big for you. If you can dream it, if you can see it, you can have it. Remember though, when you create that dream, do not be afraid to expand it. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. If you do not take the first step, you cannot take the second step. When you turn on your ignition in the car at night, the lights come on and shows you only 100 yards. To get to another 100 yards, you have to drive there. So when you start, your goal may seem small, but you will notice if it will do that, it's going to expand. And the more it expands, the bigger you should let it be. And watch it and believe. And when somebody tells you it's not possible, let them have that. It's theirs. It doesn't belong to you. When somebody tells you you should stop what you're doing because it's not possible, it will not happen for you, it's okay. Because they have just spoken the prophecies of their life. It has nothing to do with you. So remember, believe, and if you know, you say something to me and I'm going to make you feel sad about it, then listen to me. Don't tell me. Just out, and here we are. So anyway, guys, my finance will never leave me, will it? The 5 Pillars of Prosperity course starts on Tuesday night at 7. So let me know if you're still interested in coming, and on Saturday at 1. And it goes on for 7 weeks. So I'm still expecting to see some of you that are not there yet get there. So anyway, remember, our word for the year is friendship. Tap in with a friend today and see how they feel it, not what they're doing. And pay attention. So, hi. Hey, Cyrus, Stacey, Cyrus, Yuko, Lisa, Colin, Rosita, Lorna, Loretta. Thank you, wonderful human beings. It's a beautiful morning, although it's raining. The sun is shining through. So guess what? I have a thing that Yuko and I do. And we did it. We talked about it on the self-care show yesterday. After you do one task, after you do your life, after you get to work, whatever you do, stop for a moment. Yuko cannot take 10 minutes. She takes 5. I can take 10. I take 10 minutes between tasks and I stop. All you have to do is after you have done whatever you did, sit quietly for 10 minutes with a cup of tea, a glass of water. Do not rush from one task to another. Breathe and absorb it. Yuko takes 5 because she says normally she would rush to clean the salon floor, sweep her. She said, I take 5 minutes and then I get going. And after the next client, I do the same. You do not have to go and scroll on your thing. Do not answer the phone. Try it. And tell me, at the end of the day, you will notice you have accomplished a lot more than you did before because you took those small breaks. For some reason, it's almost a miraculous feeling, magical maybe for some of us. You sit, TV off, phone off, all devices are quiet. It's you, yourself, and your water or your tea, and time it. And then get up, your mind will be clear, and you'll tackle a new task and succeed. And that's your little tip for today. Believe and remember. Touch a friend. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.